Do you want war? Have you had enough yet? Do you want more? Okay, tell me who you gonna call when I'm all in your house, coming through the front door. We don't play, no sheep, but a goat is here. But I can turn into a beast, don't poke the bear. I got smoke for you, hope you don't choke this year. Take a deep breath, I'm coming at your throat this year. It's time to make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We cutting through like a razor blade. You better make way, you better pay attention. This how you make an entrance. Watch how we make an entrance. We break the hinges. Today we rip in the door. We about to...
Hello everybody and welcome to the next Ambition of Ambition. Yeah, that's right, I said it wrong, but it's the episode of Ambition. We are in Omaha, Nebraska. We are live from the Baxter Arena. That's right. I am RWR's Mouthful of Cup, and we are having an amazing episode planned for you. I can't even talk straight tonight, you guys. I'm having a hard time having to deal with what we have to deal with backstage after what was said at Cheyenne. My brain is having a hard time wrapping itself around it all. But again, like I said, tonight we are going to have an amazing episode that I just hope you all enjoy. We are going to see Power Sparks and Dream Team again one more time for the title. The Black Throne, as they say, will be in action tonight in our main event. On top of that, we will see action. Speaking, everybody is here. I'm sorry, but I'm still, like I said, having a hard time wrapping my head around everything that was said just last week, everything that happened at Jimmy King's Big Smokeout. You guys are all here with me. I have to clear the ring here because we are starting the action off tonight with that Power Sparks and Dream Team match. They gave me a little headset thing that I can talk to so I don't have to hold a microphone when I'm out here. I love it. I'm moving. See how fast they got down here, you guys? Holy shit, they were like waiting for me to move. Alright, we've got Dream Team, we've got Power Sparks, and they're starting it off for the night. And again, like I said, we are in Omaha, Nebraska at the Baxter Arena. Thank you all very, very much for having RWR Wrestling's Chippy Wrecker Pro. We are still kind of reeling from what happened at Jimmy King's Big Smokeout, the announcing, I should say, of what is to come, I guess you would say. We're still trying to figure out precisely what that all means. Everybody is still kind of trying to figure out exactly what the future is going to hold. It has been announced that Corporate Rebel will be going up against Shinjiro Tenka, I believe his name is, for the SJP Heavyweight Championship at their Dominion pay-per-view. We have been told that if that does occur, we will have footage of that, and we will be able to show that to everybody. We have a pinfall attempt right now on Gabby, and Gabby is able to kick out of it. So, unfortunately, I now am obligated to doing the Jimmy King's Coffee Joint coffee. So we have to do that really quick. As you guys can tell, I'm really not all excited about it. I don't want to do it. Jimmy King's not exactly a fantastic person right now. The stuff that he said last week. Yeah. How is anyone supposed to be okay with any of that? So, but anyway, so we're gonna move forward here and have some of this Coffee Joint coffee. I have been told that the Chicago guys, they do have some that they will also give me later on. As you can see, Gabby King, she's currently wearing the Get Chippy shirt. I mean, kind of hard to understand whether or not, or it would be hard to understand whether or not she wouldn't support Jim. I'm pretty sure she is supporting Jimmy King. Iridora now currently taking on, I believe that's Kelsey in the ring there, Kelsey Sparks. Because we got Kelsey Sparks, or no, it's Kennedy Ray Powers. Actually, I still have no idea who's who anymore. They didn't teach me how to keep track of people in journalism school, and when I was hired on to do this, they didn't tell me that I would have to pay attention. By the way, go out there and get yourself a Raise Energy, brought to you by Rep Sports. Well, I suppose I'll stop stalling. We'll have this coffee. Where's my lighter? Right here. This match brought to you by Jimmy King's Coffee Joint. Here's a word from our sponsors, Jimmy King. Cheers. Pinfall attempt by Aradora comes up short. She only gets a 2 count. Oh, and it goes for what looks like a modified version of a go to hell where she gets the leg up and kicks the head instead of a knee. Running lariat of sorts takes down, I think that's Powers. I can't remember who anybody is now because everybody has changed their hairstyle, and I'm Phil Cup, and I'm an idiot. Gabby now with a sliced bread. And I know that I just admitted myself to being an idiot, but I am kind of an idiot sometimes. I was told that there'd be 2 of us. There's not 2 of us. A knee to Gabby's face. Gabby needs to get back out of there and give it back over to Aradora so that she has an opportunity. I can't even talk today, you guys. It's been a weird week. Backstage, we're not allowed to really talk about the situation that's going on with Eric Black and them. We're not really allowed to speak on it. If we have been told that if anything comes up by Meltzer or anybody like that, that we will be fired because they will know who's talking. Because there's only a few people who are upset. So I think at the end of the day, help. Oh, and a huge second rope springboard from Aradora with a kick. I think took a little bit of a liberty there. I think we might have some blood in the ring. Oh, and a knee to the face again. Sparks, I believe that was there. Absolutely just taking it to Aradora. These 2 tag teams have been going back and forth here for a couple of months now. These 2, Aradora's busted open. It's one of those situations where these 2, one was the inaugural tag team champions, and the other one took that title from them, and now they've been going back and forth fighting over him ever since. Aradora is able to kick out of that. And tonight we will also see the True North champion taking on Little Show for that title. Clay McKenna has shown up recently in Chippy Wrecker Pro and is making a name for himself throughout the RWR. The True North Wrestling Champion is Clay McKenna, one of the top rising stars in wrestling. He's been wrestling only for the last 4 years now, but he has made a name for himself quickly. And there is a double team maneuver from the Dream Team that is Aradora and Gabby King. Aradora now is no longer the legal woman. We have Gabby now going after, I believe that's Sparks. I'm still trying to figure out who was who because a few people got new looks. They went and dyed their hairs. All of them. Not just a few, but all of them. So I've been trying to figure out just who everybody is at the end of the day. So I believe in the ring currently is Sparks. And that's Powers there getting up on the ring apron. And there's a back body drop to Gabby now. Gabby's on the mat. Powers has control of the situation. Sorry, Sparks. Oh! Superman punch from Sparks. That's Kelsey Sparks. I'm sorry. Kennedy Ray Sparks and Kelsey Powers. Why did they have to team up with the same... help. Up on the shoulders. Gabby now. Oh, and a knee to the face. Sparks has control of the situation. Aradora comes in, though, for the save. Sparks now picks up Gabby. Aradora goes back to her position. That was her one opportunity here. Oh my goodness, and a big boot to the face. Aradora's not going to be able to save Gabby. This time it's going to be all Gabby. Oh, and she saves herself. Well done. One of the rules in the RWR is that once you come into the ring once during your partner's time in the ring, that is your one and only time. So right there where Aradora came in and saved Gabby, that was her one time until she tags in. So she doesn't get another opportunity here. So if Gabby gets pinned, that's all on Gabby to get out of that pinning predicament. Whips her into her own turnbuckle. Another big whip. For a minute I thought she was going for a pounce, but it looked like just a rolling punch. goes for another opportunity here. Gabby now kicks Sparks down. Oh, and it's like a rolling enziguri with a knee. Aradora now wraps up with Powers, takes Powers out of the ring. Sparks now all alone. Gabby has control of the situation. This is not for the title, but this is for an opportunity at a shot at the title. Aradora now picks up Sparks. These are the two powerhouses of the tag teams. Oh my goodness, and another big Superman punch, this time from Aradora, taking down Sparks. Throws Sparks into the rope, and there is another pump kick, but that time Powers is a little bit closer than she should be, and is able to get a punch in. And there's a nerve-wracking moment for Power Sparks, even though it looked to me like Powers just basically said Sparks had it. They understood that was it. A couple of rolling punches. Aradora with a knee to the midsection takes Sparks down. Sparks is going to be able to get a pin or a tag while Aradora is not paying attention, but Aradora turns her attention around and immediately goes right back after is that Powers? That is Powers. Looked like she was about to go for a buckle bomb, but she's instead going for a reverse, a little alley-oop style. She's going to go tag in Gabby. And now Gabby comes in, and we have the technicians of the two teams. Gabby is a little bit on the shorter side compared to Powers, but they still have the exact same prowess. They know how they've been doing this. They've both been wrestling for a little more than a decade. At this point, I'm just trying to make sure that I see what's going on. Oh, and a pop-up Superman-style punch. Aradora is going to have to save her partner there because Gabby looks like she was out. Powers looked like she was about to go for some type of a springboard maneuver, but Gabby wisely gets out of the way and rolls to the ring apron area. Powers now. Oh no. Oh, she's going for some clubbing blows. Clubbing blows takes a. Oh my goodness. Gabby is down. Out she is. Now we've got Sparks getting out of the ring. Did they tag? They must have tagged. She's got to be the legal person now. Oh no, it looks like we're going for a power bomb. Nope. Oh, a power bomb to the ring apron, and she swings her around to slam her on the side of it. Sparks now with the DDT to the leg. That's a big jarring impact on the knee. Makes it a little bit harder for Gabby to run around the ring. She is a very mobile and agile competitor, especially when she's tagged up with Aradora. Aradora is quick enough and sturdy enough. She's bounced off of her, quite literally. Gabby tries to throw Sparks into the ring. Sparks stopped before the ring apron, but Gabby gets in the ring anyway to stop the count. Now they're both in the ring going back and forth. We have these guys, or these ladies start to kind of really get, and a knee to the midsection again, and and a kick to the back of the head. They were gaining momentum, the both of them, but at this time Sparks said no. Gabby is going to be able to kick out of that. That is not going to be the end of her day today. Collar and elbow. Whipped into her own turnbuckle, so Sparks is going to be able to get a little bit more energy than Gabby could on that one. Kick to the midsection. There's that another rolling enziguri with the knee. And she's going to go tag in Aradora, it looks like, because she's kind of gassed. But we do seem to have Dream Team starting to gear up here. Goes for a pinning attempt right in front of Powers. I don't know if that was a smart move. But now that makes it so that Powers cannot come into this ring anymore. So maybe that was a smart maneuver. A little bit of a outmaneuvering by Aradora there to make it a bit difficult. Oh, it looked like she was going for a surfboard, but I guess she just decided to stomp on the knee. Oh, and there's a running elbow straight to the face there. Aradora now goes in, tags back in. Gabby, they're doing quick tags. Maybe they're both gaining energy from these quick tags. Aradora now on the ring apron. Gabby in, doing kind of a stump puller style arm pull. Drop kick to the back shoulder. Right in front of Powers. It's just almost a front to her. I mean, like she's right there. Sliced bread. Is this going to cause Powers to stand on the ring apron because she hasn't tagged in? It is. Gabby and Aradora playing into the rules, and Powers seething on the ring apron. You can see it right here. We had these two teams going back and forth. The moonsault from Sparks there, leapfrog over the spring, over the rope, kind of kick by Powers. Eventually, I'll get these ladies figured out. There's one of those diving shoulder blocks from Aradora, and there's a pin after that shoulder block. You can see Spark looking right at the ref as if to say, "Are you kidding me?" And then the kick out. There's a kick to the head, almost a go to hell, but it's instead of a go to hell, it's a kick. There's Gabby right here. There's that one of those rolling enziguris. I think that was the first one right there. Collar and elbow from Aradora. Oh, and there's that running kick from Aradora, but Powers is able to stop her from doing much of anything. And there's Sparks trying to show off the same rule usage that we just talked about. There's the second roll, and then I believe we're going to see Gabby right here, and she's going to show off that the rules have also done the same thing, because there's a sliced bread, and she's going to pin Sparks right smack dab in the middle of the ring right after Powers had already come in, so she can't do anything, and that is going to win the match. Power Sparks defeated by Dream Team. We have to hit a commercial break. We will be right back, and when we come back, we will see a title defense. Stay tuned, everybody. Bring them out. This is Bernard Brothers Library, where we offer books, audiobooks, the largest wrestling encyclopedia in the entire world. A collection of encyclopedias dating back to the late 1800s, DVDs, and free Wi-Fi, computer fax and printing capabilities, and even laminating purposes. We have meeting spaces as well. You can ask any number of our intelligent staff, volunteers, and librarians for any assistance that you may need. Find us at any number of our 6 libraries across the Savannah area. If you need to get a hold of us, just call 555-1341. I have been Walter. Thank you for staying through those commercial breaks, everybody. I do appreciate it. We're rolling right along here, and like I said, we have ourselves a title match here coming right up. You can see the public address announcer in the ring talking. That's not Longfellow. I swear that's not Longfellow. That's actually the Canadian public address announcer. We do have a little show coming down. We're giving Longfellow the night off tonight because Longfellow's got some stuff coming up, but we're going to be making sure that we don't talk about that, but we're going to be going along with it right here. We've got Little Show. He is coming down to the ring right now. He's going to be vying for the True North Wrestling Championship. He's going up against Clay McKenna, their premier main eventer that has been their main eventer now for some time. So he's going to be coming down here right after Mr. Big Show. Little Show. You see what I did there, Sheep? Yeah. So this Little Show here, that's the nephew of Jimmy King. He and we did some commentary together. So I can make some jokes with him. I definitely can. But so we've got Little Show coming down to the ring right now. He's going to be vying for the True North Wrestling Championship. He has been all over True North Wrestling as of late. And now we have the True North Wrestling Champion coming down. The True North Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, I might add. Clay McKenna, the straight shooter, as he calls himself. Coming on down to the ring right now, and we are going to have ourselves a title match. Clay McKenna has been in True North Wrestling now for the last 8 years, actually. Well known among the independent circuit. A hard-hitting, fight tooth and nail style champion. He's honestly been all over the place. He has defended that title so far in Japan. He's defended it in Mexico. Obviously, he's defended it in Canada. He has defended it all over in the Indies, but this will be his first title defense in RWR's Chippy Wrecker Pro. So, I believe that completes not trifecta. That completes the... Oh, no, he hasn't been in Silverstone. So that's the only other one in RWR he has not been in. So the only prerequisite to becoming the RWR World Champion is that he's got to defend that championship in Silverstone. So that'll be interesting, honestly, to see if he can defend this. If he can win this title here, this will be his second title defense in America, which means then all he really has to do is go to Silverstone Pro and he'll be able to do it. So we see Clay coming out with a lot of enthusiasm. I am being told that, unfortunately, once again, we will have to hear from Jimmy King's coffee joint. This is what I think of that, Jimmy King. I'm going to give you a very subtle burp, because that just bugs me. I'm sorry if it does. But anyway, so here you go. We got a True North Heavyweight Championship right now. We're going to see Clay McKenna go up against Little Show for that title. This is Little Show right here. This is the nephew, even though he looks so much bigger than Jimmy King. Hopefully he doesn't carry the same piss-ass attitude that Jimmy King has, because nobody wants to see that as a champion in Canada. So if Little Show is able to defeat Clay McKenna here, Little Show will have his first heavyweight championship as a professional wrestler, especially now that he's only been back to wrestling for a little while. So that'll be interesting, considering I believe he came back to the wrestling sphere during Bayou Brawl, and then I think he was in the ring by Tag Wars. So I mean, that's a ridiculous short time. So Little Show now going up against Clay McKenna for that championship, and he towers over our referee. There is our public address announcer, which kind of looks a lot like our wonderful Longfellow, but it is not. Longfellow is currently taking a vacation, so all of the announcing work is going to be done by yours truly, or somebody else if we can get them to do it. So, but the match is underway, and I am being told that I definitely now have to do the whole thing where I say this and that about this and that, and Jimmy King's coffee and the blah blah blah, coffee blah blah blah. Okay, cheers. So some back and forth here between Little Show and Clay McKenna. Clay kind of going right at Little Show. I'm really kind of surprised by that, considering the size difference between the two of them. One would assume that Clay might be a little bit smarter than that, and just run right at him, but I guess not. He ran directly at him. I am being told, though, that after this match, we have been given footage, I guess, of Corp arriving in Japan, and I guess we're being told that the footage at this time, because of going live, we don't have him actually having his match, but from what I'm being told, by next week we will have the results and whether or not the match even took place. As you see Little Show here, even though he does go by the name Little Show, he is not a small man by any means. He is a very giant dude. Considering the fact that he is the nephew of Jimmy King, it is surprising how big he is comparatively. And now we got Little Show firing up. Here we go. And we got Clay right here. He's kind of just asking for the punches. And I mean, really, when you see it, it's almost a marvel to witness it happen. Like, you just see the attack back and forth and see just how much recoil is coming off of Clay's face as he's asking Little Show to punch him. But he is not backing down, so more power to him there. Really kind of showing his tenacity as a champion. Another knee to the back of the head there. Oh, what a stop to the face. And that right there, another stop directly to the head there. Takes him down hard. Clay McKenna now defending his title. And Little Show is able to kick out of that and keep his hopes alive. McKenna now with that head vice. Really kind of showing Little Show just the fact that, he is a big guy does not mean that he is going to get away with everything And he's really kind of putting the, I guess you could say, screws to him. Oh, never mind. And Little Show just takes McKenna down hard. McKenna doesn't even know what hit him. Little Show now. Oh my goodness. After all that, he's able to pick him up for a tombstone, and he pile drives him dead center in the ring. Little Show is down. There is no possible way. We have a title defense. No, Little Show is able to kick out of that. It's actually surprising to see, and we hear "we're not worthy" chants coming from the crowd, and I would have to agree. We are not worthy for the spectacle that they are putting on in the ring. And now we have Little Show stomping in the corner, showing he's gearing up for something. Clay McKenna is in trouble. Down below he goes. Oh, and he gets hit as he comes back at him. McKenna now is down, but Little Show only gets a 1 count before he can kick out of it. McKenna showing a lot of tenacity, showing what it really takes to be the True North heavyweight champion. And as McKenna comes into the ring, Little Show gets out of the ring. He's kind of playing some games with him there. Now McKenna comes back in as Little Show climbs over. It looks like he was about to go for the rope there as he was going over the rope, but was not able to make that happen. Oh, and a chop block to the back. Little Show showing his former football background. McKenna now, you can see the clear size difference, but McKenna is not backing down. Oh, and a stomp attempt, but McKenna kind of moved a little bit. There we go. Looks like the same thing he was attempting to do just a moment ago. He did not get all of that last punch, so when McKenna rolled back around, Little Show was able to only get so much, but then he got kicked in the back. McKenna now really kind of starting to fire up. Here he comes right here. He's calling for it. Oh, he's going for what looks like, is he going for this? He's got to be going for it. Calls for it. He's going to the top rope. There's the big shooter, and he hits him with it. And now he's going to put emphasis on it. Usually that double axe handle is all it takes for the gunner, but he decides that he is going to keep himself moving here. Stomping on that hand. He really wants to make sure that Little Show is not able to keep going. There's punches. Really kind of gearing up. Outside of the ring he goes, and so does a Little Show. He kind of just, I'm pretty sure he knew Little Show when he gets in trouble, he'd go outside the ring. So Clay McKenna following him out there. Collar and elbow tie up, throwing him into the turnbuckle. Or I guess not turnbuckle, back in the ring. Oh, and a stomp to that upper, like that tricep area. Oh, and a super kick right to the jaw. Takes him down. Little Show might not be able to get back from this one. Oh, he does kick out. Little Show already in his tenure in the RWR has been a World Tag Team Champion. Oh, and he hits him with that big standing leg drop. Is that going to be enough? That's a lot of weight coming down on the chest. The gunslinger, only Clay McKenna, can jump out of this here or not? Oh, and he is going to be able to kick out of it. The match continues. Little Show is kind of against himself here. He's surprised that did not put him away. Now he's going for it right now. He's going for the choke slam. McKenna's up. Oh, and he is down almost 7 foot in the air. That is not going to be any way McKenna's going to kick out of that. And, oh, he does. My goodness. I don't know how in the world McKenna is able to kick out of the big choke slam from Little Show. My alarm went off there. Sorry, guys. Means that this match has been going on now for almost 10 minutes. Almost in timekeeper. I apologize. You guys weren't supposed to hear that. Oh, we got Clay McKenna. Oh, and he goes under. Oh my goodness! A big scoop slam takes Little Show down. McKenna showing even now, even with while he's gassed and he's showing the fatigue, that he still has the strength to take on the Little Show. Puts him up against the rope. Oh, he is outside the rope now. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, a heat seeker style DDT. Little Show getting back to his feet, which I am surprised. McKenna again going for that tombstone. My goodness, the size of the man getting tombstone. His legs are literally wrapped up in the ropes. McKenna is going to have to move him if he wants to retain. Goes for the pin. Can he retain his championship here? He does. Clay McKenna is able to retain the True North heavyweight title. We can show you a couple more of the replays here. Little show. Putting on a show. Putting on a spectacle for all us to see. Look at Clay McKenna right there with that strength. He did that not once but twice in this match. Showing off his pure strength. Almost 400 pounds, his little show. So the fact that Clay McKenna was able to do that not once but twice just shows his incredible strength and shows that the True North Wrestling promotion that is under the RWR banner is definitely in the proper hands with Clay McKenna as he continues on his pattern, or on his path to earn his chance at the RWR World title. All he has to do now is go to Silverstone Pro and defend that title in Silverstone Pro, and as long as he defends the True North Heavyweight title at Silverstone Pro, he will be able to vie for the RWR World Championship. So we here at Chippy Wrecker Pro, we do hope to see him again in the future. It sounds like he will be around quite often, but that we just got to make sure that we know that we got to keep an eye on that. If he does go to Silverstone Pro and he does defend that title there, and he wins, that is going to be a bit of a distinction that we all have to be prepared for. Because if he decides to come back and vie for that world title, there's no telling who will win that. Our newly crowned world champion, Eric Black, could be in jeopardy if that happens with Clay McKenna. Now, speaking of the ridiculousness that is our world title picture and our vice presidents and whatever they want to call themselves, we do have footage here, we have been told, of Corporate Rebel arriving in Japan on his quest to win the SJP Heavyweight Championship away from Shinjiro Tenka at their New Dominion show, which actually happens tonight. So by next week, we will have the news. There he is there, showing up. Slowly sauntering in. Doesn't even have his bag. I wonder if he has any of his gear or if he wore his gear. Knowing Corp, he's cheap enough. He probably just wore his gear on the plane. Well, we're getting back here. We're going to have ourselves another match here. We're leading right into it. We have our newly crowned RWR Women's World Champion, who also happens to be the ATLL Women's Heavyweight Champion, or Women's Champion. I don't really know what their whole thing is. I can't read Spanish. I suck at Spanish. But it is Reina Cosmica, our dual Women's Champion. She will be putting her title on the line against a former foe from ATLL in Futura. So that is our match that we have coming up next. There's Futura already in the ring there. And we have our reigning RWR Women's World Champion as well as the ATLL Women's Champion coming out now. The ATLL Women's Champion and the RWR Women's World Champion. She is reigning at 2 belts as she comes down. She is putting her ATLL Women's Heavyweight, her Women's, my goodness, I can't do this twice. Her Women's Championship from ATLL on the line here against Futura. Reina won that Women's Championship for the RWR at Wreckfest. Or was it Jimmy's Smokeout? I don't even remember anymore. I'll have to look back. But I'm not worried about it right now. I am worried about, however, the title that she is putting on the line. The ATLL. Oh my goodness. You want me to do Spanish? Mr. Black, I can't do that. I can't. You want me to try? Asociación de Tierra de Lucha Libre. Women's Champion. What? Now it says Women's Mundial. Campeona? Like, come on. Okay. I've been told that every time I do terrible Spanish, I run the chance of possibly being taken off the air. But what do you guys want me to do? I can't speak Spanish. I'm from Philadelphia. Okay, so we have, it even says right there, ATLL Women's Champion. Anyway. These guys are in my ear right now. Like, it's terrible. But anyway, so we have right now we have our public address announcer who's for ATLL. He's speaking Spanish. We cannot understand him, or at least I can't understand him. I'm sure everybody else out there probably can, because you are much more worldly than I am, Philip Cup. But Basically, he's announcing them. The challenger, Futura, who has been wrestling for 14 years. Reina Cosmica, Reina Two Belts, who is also known as the RWR Women's World Champion. She is the ATLL Women's Champion. She has had that belt now for nearly 2 years. Honestly, I'm very curious. Let me look that up really quick because I do have this little compendium that they have in my little wallet here. Let's see here. I'm looking it up here. A little search feature in this compendium. It's kind of cool. It's almost like a Pokebook. So let's see here. So Reina Cosmica has had the championship since she won it last May, apparently. So at this current time, she has had it for a while. So let's see here. We are. So what is it? What the 20? What is today? The 24th? Yeah, 24th. So she's had it since May of 2024. And it's September 24th, 2025. So she's had this title for some time now. And she just won the women's title here just a few days ago, actually. I've been told she won it some time ago. Or not sometime, sorry. I'm still talking about the ATLL Women's Championship. Futura has actually gone up against her a few times for this. This stipulated in this match, a lot of people don't know about it, but ATLL has their own weekly television that they put on Friday nights. What's it called? I don't know what it's called in Spanish, but I know it's called in English. Crackdown. They put you in a cage. It's crazy. Those shows are crazy. Like, if you guys ever get the opportunity, I really think you should check it out. I'll have to see if I can talk to the RWR brass and get it to where like they're available and over on this side of things. Because right now, the only thing that we're allowed to show you guys is Chippy Wrecker Pro. So if we can get the licensing to show you guys the ATLL shows, we'll definitely put them on for you. I can't understand a word that they say because they do not have English commentary. So when I learn how to speak Spanish properly, I'll be able to join you guys in enjoying that. So when we get there, we'll get there. I really hope we get there. But until then, this is what we're able to bring to you. The fact that RWR has many, many, many wrestlers under our umbrella and people that are available to us and are always willing to come through and show us what they love to do. Futura, who has been actually at this point is on an American excursion. That's the reason why she's even up here in the States right now. Typically, she does wrestle down in Mexico. She's primarily Central America, Mexico, Puerto Rico. She wrestles over in WWA and World Wrestling Council as well. She's all over the place, guys. That's half the reason why we have them here. And RWR, the way that we do things, wrestling is revolutionized. And that's why we're here. We appreciate the fact that most major promotions work with us. WWE, AEW, TNA, GCW, NWA, NJPW, what else there? NOAH. I was going to say GHC, but that's the Global Honor Crown. That's the name of their organization. So that's just what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of us out there, and I hope you guys all enjoy wrestling. Even if you are only enjoying this to give us a laugh, you're still enjoying it to some degree. So I appreciate it. So I appreciate you, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Reina Cosmica, though, showing why she is the dual champion, the RWR Women's World Champion and the ATLL Women's Champion. Of course, as soon as I say that, she takes a bulldog outside the ring. Elbows to the midsection now. Futura has to roll out of the way before Reina is able to continue her head of steam. But this time she is... Oh, and a kick to the thigh as she gets into the ring. I am being told that we have a commercial break, obviously, after this one. And when we come back from the commercial break, we will see. At some point, I don't know if it's going to be directly after the commercial break or not, but we will hear from Zach Rosedale. His comments and his thoughts after what we heard from what they are calling themselves the Black Throne. But that'll be interesting. Oh my goodness. Cosmica goes for a flying elbow, but Futura is able to get out of the way, kicks to the midsection, and now goes for a pin. There's a pinning attempt. Futura now going for, it looks like a Styles Clash style maneuver. Oh, and she hits it. Is Futura going to get the championship here? No, she is not. Reina Cosmica again saves her title. Oh, and goes for a Superman punch and hits it perfectly. Futura now thrown into the ropes. Oh, and a super kick takes Futura down. Reina Cosmica now has the upper hand. Can she regain her championship? No, or not retain. Like I said, after the break, we are going to hear from Zach Rosedale. We also are going to see, oh my goodness, we will see Sadoun in action. The actual warrior himself with his new look. Oh, and a hit to the midsection takes Futura down. Reina with another hit to the midsection from herself. These two competitors, I'm being told, have gone up against each other a total of 37 times, including now. This is their 37th meeting, and they are deadlocked at 18 matches apiece. Reina has won 18, and Futura has won 18. So the winner of this is I would say this is a rubber match, but considering how many times they have gone up against one another, they faced each other in singles competition, trios competition. Oh my goodness, and that right there was a beautiful moonsault, but Futura was able to get out of the way. They have faced each other in every type of match, fatal three-ways, fatal four-ways, triple threat matches. Futura is not able to gain that title. Futura has gone up for the title against Reina, now I'm being told, a total of 6 times. This is only their second time meeting one-on-one for the title, though. Reina with a super kick takes Futura down, but Futura is able to kick out of it. Reina showing a little bit of frustration, but at the same time, I don't know if it's necessarily frustration or if it's just an exhaustion of the fact that, again, they're going over this one more time. Reina now standing over Futura. Controlling the head, stands her up, runs. Oh, kind of looks like her knee gave out there a little bit before she was able to get full extension. Looked like she was about to go back for one of her kicks, but it does not work out. Instead, there's a clothesline right there. There's another clothesline. Futura getting up and just getting hit. Takes out the leg one more time. Reina now showing her pumped up. She's going to go for the pin right there. It looked like she may have fallen a little awkwardly. Futura, 1, 2, and Reina is going to retain her title. Reina Cosmica, your reigning RWR Women's World Champion and continually your ATLL Women's Champion. And here you can see the ripcord lariat that had Reina in control. There's a double jump Hurricane Rana that took her down from Futura. While they were outside the ring, you could see a little bit of a second hesitation, and a bulldog turned into a stunner, taking Reina down. And Futura believed that she had it there for that, but instead, Reina was able to kick out. We had Futura not long after that right there. She actually went directly for her. There's a Styles Clash taking her down, showing a good majority of her power. And she goes for the pin right there again, but Reina was also able to kick out of that as well, showing tenacity that shows why she's a dual champion. And this is directly after that. Gets right up, goes directly for a Superman punch. And then a kick to the midsection right there, and a running kick to the face. Reina, again right here, thought that she had it, but that was going to not be the winner. But she does retain that title. We are going to run... Oh my goodness, the sass. We are going to go to a commercial break. We will be back, and when we come back, we will see Sadoun taking on Hailed. And then from what I am being told, we will also hear from Zach Rosedale at some point before our next commercial break as well. So make sure you guys all stay tuned for that while we check out our reigning dual champion, Reina 2 belts. Guys, we're heading to that commercial right now. Stay tuned.
Come see Uncle Kebab. I'll fix your car.
Welcome back, everybody. Like I said, we are going to hear from Zach Rosedale. I thought we were going to hear from him after the matches, but from the sounds of it, we're going to hear from him before the matches. So we are preparing you. There we go, for Zach Rosedale to come on down here now and get you prepared. There we go. He's got his music playing. So Zach Rosedale will be coming down to respond to what Jimmy King and Eric Black said last week. It's mostly Jimmy King speaking, but so Zach Rosedale's making his way down here. There he is. So as he comes down, we're going to hear from him, hear his thoughts, and then we will have our match because we even have the opponent for Sadoon already down here in the ring. It will not be Hailed. Hailed is apparently injured, so we're going to have a different rest.
know, I've been playing that promo on repeat since last week. Over and over, trying to make sense of it. And every time I hear you say, it wasn't about betrayal, it was correction, I get this knot in my chest. Jimmy King. You weren't just a partner. You weren't just a name on a banner. You were family. You stood for something. For all of us who came up grinding in bingo halls and barns, who fought to make RWR a home. You told us this place was built with blood, sweat, and tears. You're damn right it was. And don't you dare act like you spilled that blood alone. This wasn't a correction. It was cowardice. You didn't take over. You sold out. You aligned yourself with power and called it purpose. And now you're up there on your black throne talking about inevitability, about heroes falling. Let's make one thing clear. I'm not a hero. I'm a fighter. And I don't kneel. You said war isn't what you want. Good. Because you're not getting a war. No. You're getting a reckoning. For every kid in that crowd who believed in you. For every rookie in the back who trained harder because of what you stood for. For every fan who thought RWR was about loyalty, respect, and the grind. I'm not here to run my mouth. Jim, I'm here to remind you, this place wasn't built by just your hands. It was built by all of ours. And we're not done building. Now the Black Throne may not kneel, but it can fall. And I'll be the one who knocks them off their pedestal.
Poignant words from Zach Rosedale about what's going on with the Black Throne. It kind of sounds like he was not very thrilled with what Jimmy King said, and as you can see, he's kind of just heading to the back and kind of done with the situation. We will see later on the Black Throne in action against ADK and Storm. So Jimmy King and South will be the ones that are in action later on. But as we await Sadoon coming down here, we have our competitor for Sadoon making his way down right now through the crowd. Here you go, buddy. Hi, how you doing? So we got him down here now, and there he is. So we await Sadoon coming in. Sadoon says he's got a new look, so let's see what he's looking like here. Oh, okay. A little bit more colorful and only half the face. Okay, cool. I like it. Okay. Yeah, go Sadoon. Let's go. Get the energy going. Hell yeah. Sadoon coming down here. Sadoon has been in action with RWR for some time right now. Unfortunately, Sadoon's longtime tag team partner, Cheech, is currently on the shelf. He injured his leg recently. So now Sadoon's just kind of rolling solo. He's got his wife with him, Shaylin. She is going to be up actually the next match. So keeping it a family affair. Sadoon acknowledging the crowd there, being very excited about the crowd. Sadoon's a shifty one. He knows how to get the wins no matter how he goes about it. We'll see what we have planned here from Sadoon. Sadoon getting stretched out and ready to go. C.A. Myers is his opponent. And they both seem to have had the same idea. The only difference was Sadoun knew that idea that was coming from CA. So he went higher and he was able to knock him down. Sadoun showing a new technical ability to him. Well, not really ability, but technical side, I guess you could say. Collar and elbow tie up. CA and Sadoun fighting back and forth a bit. Oh, Sadoun now pushes him up against the ropes, which is kind of what one would expect. Hit to the midsection. Sadoun now really kind of just showing CA. He's not really like going at him. Oh my goodness, a huge forehead chop. Did that bust him open? A little bit of blood. I'm seeing a nod from the referee who can hear me. He just doesn't talk to me. And now he's, oh my goodness, he's pummeling him outside the ring. Sadoun now might be, this is what I was talking about with how Sadoun can get wins. Sometimes Sadoun actually is a little bit of a, not a cheat, but a sneak. He's a sneaky one. He really knows different ways to get wins when he wants to. He just hops over that, over the steps there. He did bust open. So Sadoun now really just taking it to CA. At this point, I think Sadoun's just more worried about getting a win. I don't think he's worried about how he's getting a win. He's at a 6 count, is the referee. Make that a 7 count. Oh, and throws him into the steps once again. An 8 count. Sadoun stands CA up. A 9 count. Is that going to be enough? Is he going to be able to get it? No, he's not. Sadoun is going to cheekily get a win with a count out victory. We're going to show just a little bit of his battery. He's just stepping back into the ring for the win right there. That's pretty much all they're going to give him. He doesn't need much. Sadoun gets the win with a count-out victory. So we are being told, though, unfortunately, we are going to hear from Dalton, I guess. That's fun. What do we need to hear from him from? What does he want? Why do we need to hear from Dalton? So Dalton's going to be coming down, I guess, to have a conversation here after Sadoun gets done. So there you go. Sadoun's heading to the back. They just cut his music off and he kind of looked around like, hey. So we got Dalton is going to come down and I guess have a conversation. We're going to see what he wants to talk about. Dalton, who just recently finally claimed the Chippy Wrecker Championship after a long fight with Byron, who actually has not been really seen much since. There comes Dalton. Our new Chippy Wrecker champion. I believe our 3rd in total, right? So, Chippy Wrecker title legacies, or lineage, whatever you want to call it, is slowly starting to build up. Dalton down now. What does Dalton have to say?
Not really wasting too much time, so I'm just gonna say it right now. I heard what you said, South. Get your ass down here right now.
Well, like Dalton said, he's not really wasting time and immediately calls South out. South immediately makes himself available. He's heading down to the ring already. As soon as Dalton asked for it, his music hit. Wonder if South was available. Oh, wait. It is taking him a minute. There he is. Oh, he's running down. Okay. So we do have South now heading down to the ring. Let's see what South and Dalton have to speak about.
Cut the music, cut the music. You calling me out is kind of funny, buddy. How's my favorite Broken Bro Chat show? These are all the things I tell you, I see.
You talk a lot for somebody who just decided to join up with the next big thing in town. I'm tired of the way you talking. So how about this? You want a match? You can get a match. But it's going to be my stipulations. What say you?
Name the time and place.
So it looks like we have a match between Dalton and South on the horizon. South kind of gets exactly what he wants, but I'm surprised that he kind of seems a little bit frustrated. Like I said, he kind of got what he wanted there. was originally at one point going after Dalton for the title. He attacked him at one point in time, so the fact that he kind of seemed a little annoyed that he told him to name the time and place, a little bit weird. But we're moving right along. We have our next match to be seen. Another wrestler coming up in the industry. She's been around for a little while as well, going up against somebody that you all know and love as well. So we're moving right along to it here. And like I said, we have given Longfellow the night off, so we are going to be doing our own announcing. We have from Parry Sound, Canada, Shaylin, the 2025 Koshki Cup champion for the women. Does not currently have that title because we are currently in the process of gearing up for a new one. So Shaylin has given her title over so that she can have it engraved. Shaylin will be coming down here to face off against, like I said, someone who's been coming up in the industry. Someone that unfortunately a few people know really well. Dusty. The cunt himself. Shaylin, always with that boxing background. Solid puncher. Striker just in general. Just absolutely solid striker. And now we have coming down to the ring the Egyptian princess herself, Lila Hassan. She is from Egypt. We don't really know where. That's just what she says, Egypt. She says, I don't care to tell you where. I just know this is where you need to know. So we got Lila now coming down here. Lila has been on the indies for some time. It sounds like she's got Rammstein. So that's an interesting choice for music. Oh, I see Lila. So we've got Lila down here now. She's going to put on a new style of match, we hear. That's what she says. So let's see what we can do. Lila Hassan versus Shaylin Rice. Battle of Egypt and Canada, I believe. If she's telling the truth, where she's from, Lila. She has some very bright red hair. Collar and elbow tie up, both jockeying for position. Oh, and Lila's able to get the position off the beginning. So we've got a headlock showing some traditional wrestling, some traditional graps. Shaylin right there. This is some good chain wrestling. I'm happy to see this. You're only going to see this in RWR. That's why it's wrestling revolutionized. See Lila trying to get away from that. She's got that vice grip. Oh, and up. Oh, and with a good old-fashioned takedown. Shaylin showing agility that you're not used to seeing from Shay. Goodness gracious. Some kicks to the face. Oh my god. Shaylin now showing more agility than what I'm assuming they thought she would. Picks up. Oh, and she goes for a kick right there, but Lila is able to get out of the way and immediately goes for a step-up takedown for the head scissors. Shaylin showing why she is the 2025 Women's Koshki Cup champion. Oh, and she takes Lila over that top rope. Goodness. Shaylin now waiting for Lila to get back in the ring, which I find kind of funny because usually she's moderately aggressive, but Shaylin, I think this point, oh, and she goes for a rolling elbow and takes Lila down to her knees. Speaking of knees, stomps on one there. Calling for Lila to get up. Does that over-the-top rope kind of kick style that she does, and it's beautiful to see. More kicks to more punches really to the midsection. Oh, and a running knee. Lila does not fare well with that running knee. Shaylin had her down. A couple more kicks to the arm there. Oh, and a kick to the face. Shaylin now has Lila's head caught. Goes for a kick, and oh my goodness, just takes her down. Oh, and that's only a 1 count. Ow, 1 count, that's it. Shaylin just kind of waiting to see if she's going to get up. Lila, I'm wondering if how much of possum she was playing there. Lila now goes for what looks like a corkscrew suplex and goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, she only gets a 1 count. Picking her up. Oh, and a knee to the face. Shaylin now is down, but can she get out of it? She does get out of it. Oh, my goodness. Lila right there kind of looked like she was going for like one of the step-up enziguris. There's a fade to black almost from Shaylin. It was a little bit different. The arm was not caught. Lila's going to be able to get out of it. Eric Black better be careful. That's pretty close to his maneuver. I don't know if he'd like that. She's using that. Oh my goodness, and Lila gets another knee to the face. That's got to be it. Shaylin is going to win this match. Oh, and she does not. Wow. A stomp really quick takes Shaylin into a bit more of a position of control. Up to the top rope, Shaylin goes. This could be devastating, or this could help. Oh, and she goes for like a flying punch, but Lila's able to get out of the way. Now we have some alternating slaps. My goodness. Punch and slap. And punch again. Honestly, the fact that they're going back and forth this far into the match, you got to give both of these competitors kudos. Chop. Another chop. These two are just going back and forth. Whoever wins this will win the match. Oh, and now they're just exchanging blows. My goodness. Look at them go. Oh, and there's a good punch. Lila now looks like I said she's got the control. Oh, and a knee to the face. That's got to be it. Night out. Boom. And that is going to be it. Shaylin is going to lose this match. Lila is going to win a hard-fought victory. Oh my goodness, and Shaylin can't even be upset with themselves. That was just an absolute beauty of a match. Both went back and forth. Both showed everybody why they are amazing competitors. Here's one of those kickouts from Shaylin. Just emphatic. Lila could not believe it. She immediately went right back at her too. Watch her pick her up right here and get a knee smash, and Shaylin still fights back. Goes for a pin. Like I said, Shaylin kicks out of this. This is right after that knee smash. She got that kick out. And then Shaylin, by the time she did get back up, she sidestepped her, and then she went to that fade to black, and she went herself for a pin. Like, honestly, this entire match, both competitors back and forth, so hard, so competitive. We will be moving on, though, here in a little bit. We've got to hit a commercial break now that we've done this match to our main event, which will be a tag team match that pits ADK and Storm Dragon versus Jimmy King and South of the Black Throne. One does wonder exactly how that will play out amongst the rest of the week and the month and the rest of the year. The Black Throne promises a war. Let's see if that's what they plan to give us. Lila Hassan, your winner of this match against Shaylin. Like I said, we're going to hit a commercial break. We will be right back, everybody. Please stay tuned for our main event. Oh, she got bloody. Holy moly.
At Healthy Gump, you will be well taken care of. We take care of everything that matters. Family. Whether it be blood or the one you have chosen, family is what matters at Healthy Gump Medical. Come see us today, whether you're starting your family or you're continuing. Healthy Gump Medical. Healthy Gump Medical is not an actual subsidiary of a real medical facility. Please do not actually call us.
Welcome back, everybody. Unfortunately, the moment that I have been dreading all evening is upon us. Entering first from Detroit, Michigan, a Dark Knight, ADK, the former RWR World Champion. Yeah, I see you looking at me. It has been told to me that I have to tell them that ADK. I apologize. I know you probably can't hear me, but, you know, yeah. So, point is, at Wreckfest, Eric Black won the World Championship in a Chaos Cage. Is that what they called it? I believe they called it the Chaos Cage. An elimination style match. It came down to Eric Black and ADK. Now ADK is down here defending the honor of the RWR because according to Eric Black, he is taking over along with his brother and their stooges that they have picked. So now ADK along with Storm Dragon sounds like a few others, but we haven't really had everybody really kind of pointed out yet. So we do know what is to come in the sense of the Black Throne, but we don't know who is going to hopefully defend our honors, collective honors, I should say. Coming down to the ring now from LCO, the 2025 Men's Koshki Cup winner, Storm Dragon. That's right, I'm doing the announcing for this one because, like I said, Longfellow is on a little hiatus right now, giving him some time off, got some stuff going on in life. We are, getting into the October months. His missus is the type that is very much into the Halloween time, so he's taking some time off to go take care of a couple of things, and that's okay because that means that I get to be the voice of the announcements, which means I get to say what I want to say about Jimmy King and Eric Black. Hopefully I don't get fined, although I have been told that I definitely have to hit the coffee when Jimmy King and them come out. So when Jimmy King comes out here in a moment, we will have some Jimmy King coffee. But luckily we do have Storm Dragon out here right now enjoying the crowd, making sure that everybody understands that he is here. He loves and appreciates every single crowd member that he has ever interacted with. If they catch him backstage, if they catch him anywhere, honestly, he loves talking to them. And now, unfortunately, we have the Black Man. Oh, what is this? Ooh, and the Black Throne actually is putting on some new music, and I don't hate it. The Black Throne being represented by Jimmy King and South, being walked down the ring by the RWR World Champion Eric Black. So, like I said, we have been contractually obligated to having some Jimmy King's coffee while Jimmy King comes down to the ring. As you can see, he's the ringleader in the front there. He's not actually the ringleader, he's just leading them to the ring. Eric Black is actually the ringleader, but Jimmy King calling himself the Black Crown, taking on royalty that he considers himself to be in wrestling. So better have this coffee before he understands, or before he hears that we didn't do it while he was coming out. Coming out with a new jacket, a little bit more adornments. He's got some new gear, it looks like, too. Cheers, everybody. Southpaw, letting the champion go up first. That's right, I just said that while I had a lungs full of coffee. Unfortunately, Jimmy King does have some amazing coffee, so if you do find yourself somewhere, make sure you download the Jimmy King Coffee app. He will tell you exactly where anywhere you can find coffee is. Eric Black, the RWR World Champion, that beautiful belt. We have been told, though, that he might be getting presented with a new belt soon. These guys are not shy about showing their wealth off in the sense of what they have to show. So it'll be Southpaw and Jimmy King actually in the match here. We haven't seen Eric Black in action since Jimmy King's smokeout, and I wouldn't even necessarily consider that action. We have 80K now. Southpaw. Looks like 80K and Southpaw are going to be starting this match off. They come right at each other. Collar and elbow. Southpaw immediately kicks to the midsection and does a rotating neck breaker. Taking it down right there, smack dab in the middle of the ring. Southpaw now just it gets the upper hand. Honestly, from the sounds of it, it's been a constant idea that there's going to be just control taken on by the Black Throne when it comes to the organization, because Eric Black and Jimmy King both have a controlling interest in the company as well as the council itself. On top of a council seat, they also, you know, they created the whole thing. So I mean, like, they have a controlling interest just in general. The council itself, I mean, it's made up of the three creators of RWR and then the other 4 owners of the promotions. So I mean, it gets a little bit hazy, because when you really think about it, they can control, because even with voting power when it comes to the council, they have majority interest if they can sway their older brother Tyler to go with what they want. At that point, all they really need is one other. I mean, those 3 alone, it can kind of do whatever they want. But if they can just get one other promotion owner, that spells disaster for the entirety of RWR. So fighting for what we have as a sanctity right now is RWR's finest in ADK, and it sounds like Zach Rosedale and ADK are going to put their differences aside to try to find a way to get control back here. As Southpaw dismantles ADK outside the ring. Jimmy King shows a little bit of interest, but decides to just kind of skirt around. Jimmy King has not been in this match yet. Southpaw has been allowed to handle it. Neither has Storm Dragon, neither one of them. Storm Dragon and Jimmy King are brothers. I mean, that's another thing that we're kind of waiting to see. If we do see a hot tag, just how much heat is going to be between them. They've fought and they've done stuff against one another before, but this might be a little bit different with how Jimmy King has taken things. I mean, it has been said by both Sun and Storm, as well as their other brother that is in the industry, that, you know, like Red Cloud also has said that it's very disappointing how everything has gone and how he's decided to be about this. So it is mildly unfortunate that and it looked like Storm Dragon was going for a head of steam, but Southpaw manages to get a boot up in time, and now South is taking it back. Takes him down with a Hurricane Rana, and it looks like we might see a Jimmy King tag in here. Here we go. He's tagged in. Into the ring he comes. And Storm goes right after him. And a pinfall immediately. And Jim kicks out after only a 1 count. Kind of tells his brother, that's not going to happen, dude. Storm with a springboard kicks Jim right in the face. And there's another reaction from Jimmy King. It looked like he was going for something, and Jim just kind of kicked his feet back and took him down and showed him that, you know, I understand you're the older brother here, and you may not agree with what I've got going on, but you're not really going to take control. And then he immediately gets taken control. So Jimmy King down on the mat now, seeing some signs of frustration from Storm, and now it looks like he's going to get tagged in. ADK, another one that very disappointed with the actions of Jimmy King as of late. There's a lot of people that have been asked behind the scenes how they feel about the situation, and Jimmy King has disappointed a lot of people, not just his fans, but just people that he worked with and colleagues that respected him. Electric chair. And it looked like a reversal right there. It looked like it was about to go for an electric chair drop, but ADK was able to reverse it back into some type of a Hurricane Rana. Rolls through, and ADK takes Jimmy King down hard. ADK now with a pinfall attempt. Jim kicks out of it. He's also been busted open, it looks like there. Jimmy King's got some red on the forehead. Must have been a pretty hard elbow from ADK there. Oh, and he hits him with a DDT, and Jimmy King down. Crawling to his corner, gets a tag now. Almost kind of looked like he tried to tag in both Eric Black and South. Eric Black got in the ring there for a moment, but he got out of it quickly when he realized that South had control of the situation. But South only gets a 2 count on ADK. That's unfortunate for them. And now he's trying to get ADK on his feet. Oh, and he does that leaping over the rope kick to the midsection. Just a simple karate kick style kick. Calling DK to get up. DK instead gets up and goes for a tag to Storm. Tags in Storm. Now South trying pretty hard to get after Storm. Oh, and a punch to the face. Oh, and punch to the midsection. Just takes it down hard. Storm goes up. Misses whatever it was he was trying to do because South was able to get out of the way in time. As South rolls in, Storm gets a kick to the side of the head. South now. Oh, and he gets pummeled in the face with a Superman punch from Storm. Storm now preparing for something here. Picks him up. And a knee to the face. Oh, and Jimmy King saves South right there. Storm was only about to get probably a 3 count, to be honest with you, with how lethargic it looked like South was. His face was just not connecting with whatever it was trying to be done. South now takes Storm into his own corner. He's able to fight out of it, and ADK doesn't really help because I think he must have understood that he had control of the situation. Did Storm? South now goes for a drop kick. South misses the drop kick, but because of missing the drop kick, Storm misses a springboard kick the same way. A scoop slam, a very efficient scoop slam with a forearm on the face. You can hear the crowd not very pleased about that whatsoever. Reverse, oh my goodness, a reverse scoop slam. That's an innovative offense from Southpaw. I'm going to call him South Park. Southpaw says that he has gear on its way for everybody to enjoy. I don't necessarily know what that means. With a knee to the back of Storm. Oh, and a knee to the midsection of South that time, and Storm fighting back. Rolls him over and goes for a pinfall right smack dab in front of ADK. Even if ADK tried to come in to help, I don't think he'd be able to. He'd step right on him. Storm only gets a 2 count out of South. Hard fought battle between these guys here. I'm honestly surprised it stayed as clean as it has. Oh, a leg sweep takes him down. South now takes control of Storm's leg, puts him into a half Boston Crab. But Storm immediately is able to bring South down on his face. Whip into the ropes, and it looked like he was going for some type of a suplex, but South was able to reverse that, and now he's got some kicks to the legs, and he's taking Storm down. Whip into the turnbuckle. And tag now, we might be seeing some tag team action between them. We will be seeing tag action. Double shoulder block from South and Jimmy King. Jimmy King now in the ring with his brother. Picks Storm up, puts him up. Oh my goodness, and just a running big boot to the face. ADK tries to lean over to get Storm to tag in, but Storm is not going to get that tag. Jimmy King takes him over to the other turnbuckle now. Scoop slam. Jim it looked like he was about to climb the turnbuckle, but instead went to turn for a quick pinfall. Storm kicks out of that. Before Jim can attack, Storm is able to jump over and get a tag into ADK, who now gets whipped into the ropes by Jimmy King, and a spine buster takes DK down hard. You can hear the impact on that ring. Picks him up, scoops him up, walks him. Oh, and a running power slam. ADK now. Jimmy King jumps to the top rope and goes for a moonsault. I don't know if he hit him a little bit, but not enough. DK takes down Jimmy King. Kick to the face, couple of kicks, more kicks to the midsection of the chest now. DK now, oh, he gets that clothesline. Looked like he was starting to fire up. Goes over, tags in Storm. Storm now, mid-rope moonsault. Jimmy King in jeopardy now after he was in control there. Storm now, Storm went for Jimmy King now again. He gets a rolling drop kick to Storm's face from the middle rope there, spring sport style. He's going to the top rope now. And he hits a swanton bomb. Oh my God, he hasn't hit that in a long time. DK comes in and interrupts. Jimmy King now, after the interruption by DK, that might have been all he needed, pulls Storm up for that spine buster, throws him down. 1, 2. That's going to be enough after the DK interruption, and that is going to be a Jim wipes his brow. That's enough for the Black Throne victory here. South. See, like I said, we had ADK and Storm working very well as a cohesive unit in the beginning here, where South kind of got into the way, and then they got him into the air turnbuckle, and then it became just a bad situation where a lot of the offense that came from ADK and Storm, a lot of it was messed up. You see Eric get in the match there one time. He only got in the ring once, and he didn't really do anything. It was more the, oh my God, he's in there moment. So genuinely kind of curious why he was in the ring. He shouldn't have really been in there, but at the end of the day, it did not help them win, but it still kind of helped them win, if that makes sense. Personally, that's how I see it. So we got Storm right here with that attempted pinfall on Southpaw, but he was not able to make it happen. And then Jim, when he was kind of on that onslaught where he was starting to build up the momentum there, and then he just went for a pinfall. I feel like that was the first idea that he was going to go for the Swanton, but then Storm was able to fight out of it. But then I believe right here is the Swanton. Yep. He does hit that Swanton perfectly, and that was already when ADK had already come into the ring. You see Storm there in the ring. We've got Eric in the ring now. He's always got a chair. Oh no. You guys don't have to do this. You won the match. Oh, there's Zach finally. Zach comes in and saves the day right now. We're going to have to get out of here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Ambition. Tune in next week while we are in Sioux Falls, I believe? Sioux City. That's right, Sioux City. We'll see you next week. I've been Philip Cup for Annalise. Thank you for watching Ambition.